Hello everyone to the 26th episode of Inside the Mind of a Houou. We are facing LightPinkYoshi here. He played the triple Hanchan tournament with me. I didn't know, or I didn't know he was queuing. Or I usually don't know who I'm queuing, but the pool is not that big, to be honest. We are facing the same people over and over again. We are slightly on the tier rank, unfortunately. We have 800 points left, but you will find out when we tier rank. We are doing a nice 7 here, but the Hanchan 2 here, and then the awkward shape here and the pincher shoot. Let's see if we can beat up Yoshi. We are headless E something. The Pastoral is probably the Dora or the 7 pin is probably better. I want the 7 pin here. The Dora is alright. Is this better? It's except 2 more tiles, but the 6. Wait, is it even better? Wait. Do we accept more tiles? That's the question. I think we do. But we missed Senpai here with the 9 pin pair. And we are doing the favorite here, the Dora Tankiri. No one expects it. Unfortunately, we don't have the Itza, of course. Otherwise, we will probably still press the Riichi button on the Dora Tanki because the Dora won't really get pushed. It's Suchi now. My Itza, let me slide, let me slide the Itza. Wrong. Suchi, always safe. Out of the two, or like out of the people I know, the C level of LPY is near the top of the ranking. I'm quite up there, but I usually have a good weight Riichi. I usually have good weight. Still 2 away, we are headless. We kind of have not the same hand as each one, but it almost feels like the same hand with almost not an Itza and then some headless shapes. This 9. Wait, this is just 9 This is 9 right? Am I crazy? Yeah, no, I'm not crazy. It's we have a 258 here, and then we are still headless. I just had to make sure that the 9 didn't accept anything, and it doesn't. Only a 9 but like the 6 pin accepts another 6 pin here. What is the pastoral Forso? Probably. I think I like the Forso the most. We are keeping the 6 pin for higher turnout chances. The Sansuku is hard to get. The Sansuku is actually almost impossible to get. There goes my 5. I don't think we can see it. Twice cut or 3 times cut. I was like, is that cool? Like on the 258 is dying out. Oh no. The 3-sided weight is just so bad here. I think we are. I hate it so much. I just want to push, but I've been over pushing lately. I've been definitely a bit too aggressive and a bit more too ignorant of our opponents, for sure. That is why we are also a bit D-ranking right now. As an 8-man. T on the right. TP for E something. I'm actually quite worried about this 5, so but it deals into the same 2-5 shape as 6-7 or 2-3. I think 2-3 is okay because the 3s are here on the right and on the left, and if it deals in, or like if they had acceptance for the 3, so they would have cheated. We are non-fusion here. And I think we are just Tamaten here on the 5-8 pin. It feels quite weak, but it's a 1-4. Yeah, I kinda expected it across with the 5 pawn, but I really wanted to dodge Storm there. Yakuai was actually quite decent here, but we might have a T-Deutsche here. We do one more pair. We definitely have a 7 pairs hand, so keep the south wind here. We might have a Tenhou hand. We have 5 blocks Tenhou here, so we are keeping this extra 2 pin. But it will be difficult to get really a good Tenhou going, but a 3 pin 6 really makes me lean towards Tenhou. Wait, oh no, I right clicked. I changed the tiles and the right click cuts the rightmost tile. And I didn't realize that we shifted the tile here, so we got the 8 so instead. Oh my, dude, I can't click the tiles. I can't click the tiles. Oh my god, dude, this 8 pin. And oh my god, if it was a run, I would just end the recording right there. Dude, we should have. We should have had an 8 pair and a 4 pin pair here for Tempai XD. We should have been Tempai here, 100%. Dude, what are we doing? Oh my god, we misclicked twice, and it's both of our pairs. Like, we would be Tempai here on some random tanky, but we aren't. We aren't. This 4 pin isn't even safe, and it's just going to deal in, and then we are going to cry so hard. Oh, there's a 4 pin, okay. I didn't like that we fed Simons at the 4 pin, but we already have it here one, so I can't really play myself with that. I think we 3 so here, and then 7-8 so in case of danger, and it's not a real style, it's actually legit, but I don't want to push that hard though. The Dora is a legit card. And we missed Tempai here, but like the monster are the scary part here. Yeah, there's a monster deal in with the 2 Doras. The 5 pin was actually pretty good, but I have been dealing in way too much. I'm a bit like, how do you say that, recency bias, or like result orientated, where we have been dealing in way too much into some payments and stuff. You probably, if you watch my thoughts, you know what happened. So some were pretty unlucky, but some of them were kind of deserved. But have a nice hand here, Pinfu 1 Tora. And then actually 2 Toras, and then we still have the floating 3 so, but I think we are going to get rid of this 3 bamboo quite soon. We can actually want 2 so here. Looking in the Tora pair, I don't mind it as much here. Looking in the Tora pair, we would have been Tempai if we got kept the 7 so here. And then got the 3 so, but I think it's alright. We have a very nice Sotokawa trap here on the 6-9 with Riichi 3 Tora, and LPY is certainly going to deal in the 9 so. I know him, he trusted, right? He trusted. He was pushing, unfortunate. My 3 Toras should have been waiting already. We should have summoned earlier, but we now have that north pair very good. But I think, yeah, perhaps we should have, with my Sotokawa trap though. Perhaps I should have just got it to reshow there. And then you have a horrible mortal AI ranking because we misclicked so hard. We misclicked so hard in the previous hunter. We are not going to analyze that hand, by the way, but we can check for the booster. We can check on the AK or the 5-pin push, but we are not analyzing the mistakes, the Simakiri or those mistakes where we should have got the other tower, where we shuffled our towers and we misclicked the tower that we wanted to discard. The Norths are dead, so the extra 5 so it doesn't do much, but we can just cut the pants on here and then use the 5 so as an extra block here. The 2-man is almost dead as well. If we throw like one more pair, it might actually be Cheetoys, but are we Cheetoy? I think so. The Norths out there, the normal hand looks quite weak, but we have 3 middle towers, which is really not ideal here. Because we don't have any safety as well, which is really the issue here, but I think 7 pair. Yeah. Nah, I should just got the best. I should just got the best. We already decided on the 7 pairs. I don't know what we are doing here. Oh my god, okay, we can fold here, we can fold. The 6-0 isn't the most dangerous style here, the 5-0 as well, but it's just like we are never... The discards don't make any sense though, the discards don't make any sense. Let's got the North Bill. Because we can still win, but the monster are definitely no, like we can't push the monster out, and we are fairly free turn, and we are out, we are completely out. The 5-pin doesn't look the worst, but I really don't want to push. The south is still unseen, and we kinda messed up the hand, we kinda did. We have like the 5 so, which is probably the best. It's not it's do Toras here. We can enable calling because the 6-pin C is, we will cheat the 6-pin if it comes out from LPY here. Like if it comes out from anyone else, we can't really see, of course. I want to cut 9-pin here for the AK 7-pin, but it might be too weak. But I don't see that much else. I don't 6-0 Shimokiri perhaps. But the extra 6-0 is pretty nice here because we have overlap on the 4-0. And we have way too many blocks anyway, so we are not going to cheat that. Okay, we are just trying to get the Torah in here. I don't think we want to push that hard though. It was a Shimakiri 6, so the 6 should still pass. And there's a Riichi with the Akatora. Should, every social should pass here on the left. But I know there are some AK traps, there are certainly some AK trappers, but I believe that LPY is out of social. I do believe that. The 2-pin is actually safe. Sumo extra full here as well. It's a full manga. Oh, it's a 4K each. It was actually pretty spicy though. It was actually pretty good. You can't even win from LPY. What a disaster. Winning on Dora Tanki and still being lost here. That is Dora. That's got the 4-man. Because the 5-man is already accepted by the 7-9. So we have an early 4-man cut. Trying to hide the 3-man weight, of course. But I don't see anything else in the 7. But the shapes are quite weak. But I don't really see any other cut in the 7. There might be something else that is better. Usually the Pensan cut, but it's with the Dora. So I don't want to cut the Benson here. 6-pin is quite nice, 8-pin is also quite nice, but I think we just have to play the blocks as they are. And now we are reverting to 5 blocks, cutting the 1 3-pin here. Instantly punish. We can revert back, we can cut the 9 instead. And we got a 4 back for the overlap on the 3, which is not ideal, but we have now 2 Toras here. We are really searching for our final block. We are really like, okay, a gun here, aggressive. 6-0 new Tora. We have like infinite Tora, but no shapes. Well, we do have shapes, but like we are quite far. Or like we are still 2 away. 2-3 for Sansuku. We will be calling for 2-3 for Sansuku here. We should probably keep the tune here as safe time. Just got the 2-pin. The pins should pass here on the left. It's really depending on LPY if we get the right side. Oh my god, the 3-man. Oh, I didn't see. Oh my god, the 3-man is so ultra dead. Oh my god, we okay. Don't copy this. Don't copy what I do here. At least it's 1 chance now on the 3-man, but don't think we are pushing the Tora. I don't think we are pushing the 6 Tora. The new Tora. The 2-man is pretty okay because like we see basically all the Tora here. You can actually win with Tenhou here. Tenhou Tora 2, cutting the 1-man. This 2-5, as kind of expected. Well, not really as expected, but like I knew it was dangerous here on the left. We kind of missed Tempite. Can we get a Tion, please? No, why? We are so far away from any hands, but like you're so far away. West is still alive here. The early pawn makes the turtle actually more likely. We can't really see though, it's just too mediocre. It's really mediocre to see. Yeah, it feels very much like a turtle. But there's just nothing that we can do. Because like if they had like the Sosu, the Honitsu is definitely on the menu here. Like they should have gone Honitsu probably off the Toitoi. But they don't have the Toitoi. Oh, because they they have 2 Tora. Okay, they switched off the Tortoise, but they had a Tortoise. They actually had it, and then they count into 2 Tora, and then they decided we want a win rate. Yeah. Otherwise, they would have gone for the. I think the headless here is like the 2-pin is alright, but the 6-pin is just not doing much here. And there's no outside hand. Wait, there might be an outside hand. But we just got the Bonzo already, but I think the 4-man is accurate here for the outside hand possibilities, because we are still headless kinda. If we throw a 3-pin, it's perfect here. You can actually go, we can actually go here the 3-pin. I don't mind it so much. Chimson 1 Tora. You lose out on the disc, on the 5-man and the 6-man. But if you get the 3-man instead, we have perhaps an outside hand. Or Hanchan, that is, there's a one, so the one so is in our pawn, unfortunately. That's the wrong side. We are kinda screwed. We are kinda screwed here. We got also punished on the 6-man roll here. We got very punished, but we are east. Wait, oh, yeah, 1-2-man is just safe. I'm just playing bad here. The 1-2-man, and then we are feeding on the 1-4 so, but we can just throw the 1-4 so ourselves. Yeah, this is a mistake. I still was thinking about the Hanchan, but it's really not there. There is no Hanchan. I was still in the mindset we can get Hanchan here, but it didn't matter because Tournament Simo's here. Mangan Simo, we require, we need Mangan Simo. We won 1 hand, and then we just got absolutely wrecked, and we played a bit more defensively. We definitely played a little bit more defensively. We missed 1 Tempai, and we missed the other, we missed the Cheetoids as well. No one is above 30k, which is kind of positive, but we are still down Mangan Simo. It's like the worst case scenario, because if anyone wins, they just win. So we have perhaps a best extension, but like we still need to win the hand. Like we still need to win every single hand. The Tora is in an awkward spot here. It's not a Honitsu, is it? LPY, Houou, Honitsu there. It doesn't feel like it, it really doesn't, but because they got the honor so early, but it actually really feels like it now, but because they wouldn't cheat this 6-0 with a non-cheater hand, I think. We have to just push, so like we don't have a choice. We have like 3 Toras, and we are playing that LPY has some really bad Honitsu. That is what we are hoping for. Is it 4-6? I think it's 4-6. Well, just Thunder out Tora 3 here. It's just a 1 hand. Really unfortunate, yeah, for us. We need to long LPY here for the best extension. Or we need to Shimo big enough, reach Shimo, and then plus something, because we need more than reach Shimo, because it's 500 1000 if we have reach Shimo. But that she is so I still wonder how the T though, the 6-0 T for the 7-0 Penson. Because if they are just floating with this 5-0, I wouldn't see the 6-0. Because it's just so bad, the Penson 7. When you already have one 7-0 in your hand, I think you want to have the floaters, but I guess not. You actually really have like an 80% motor score or something, because we definitely misclicked, and then we played a bit more defensive, and it didn't work out for us at all. It just really didn't. And we have a horrible hand here, and the only hope is that someone deals in for 18k. That is our only hope here. Like if Toyman is standby and LPY is not, like we are lost. Like we are lost, and our hand, like, it's so bad. It's just so incredibly bad. At least we have some okay tiles to push here for our crappy East Suntan. But it just doesn't look good for us. I really hope that someone deals in for 18k or something with Tama, Pinfoot, or that too, and we are lost. Let's check the log. We only have 600 points left, which is not a lot, but hopefully we can run it back. I haven't been in this position yet though. I haven't been in this position yet, where we are really down in the dumps in terms of points. Maybe I think we have like an 80% motor rating, and let's see here. Let's make it bigger here. We have a 80. Really, we have an 88, and we misclicked so badly. Let's see on this 9-pin card. It is 9-pin. It's 9-pin here, and then we have the Tora Tanki here. With a 6 Riichi, and then LPY is just standby there on 5-8, so it's kinda just forced if it's Suchi as East there. Let's see, Naiman here, and then we are headless, and then the 1-pin, and then the 6-pin. It just costs a 6-pin. Interesting 7 card. Interesting 7 cards. They just want a faster hand, but they have 2 Toras or 3 Toras, so the faster hand just makes sense. Does it got 3 man here? It costs a 6p. No, it costs a 3 man. It costs a 3 man into 4 man. It takes the defensive option here, and we are afraid of the 5-so here. So 3-so here, and then 2-so here. It tamas on the 5-8. And there's the sumo, and we misclick, so we are not really analyzing this hand. We are not analyzing this hand. Let's see on the 5-pin card. Like, we could have like a 90 rating if we. The 5-pin is actually quite good here. Although it's Tora, it actually pushes into Torments, Tora 3. It actually, but it's 7 shows. It's 7 shows. It folds. We would have won the hand if we got the 3-so here. We would have won if we got the 3-so. It takes a headless for Tora 2. It just takes a anchor headless. We would be on 6-9 here with Pinfu instead. So we are not losing out on that much. So anchor headless is definitely better. And then the sumo here. Yeah, we kinda screwed up. We should have just played efficiently, but I greeded so hard. I did greed way too hard. And here, what does it got? It got 7, so it actually goes Chitoichi. And then it got the West here, because, and then here the pawn is, it pawns, wait, it pawns. Is this for a normal hand? And then north here. And then the second Riichi happens, and then we are completely out here with triple West. Let's see on this 9-pin card, it wants to go 4-pin, which is really understandable. Let's see on this 4-pin, it wants to go 2-0. It's interesting, but I think it's alright. And then 6-0. 6-0 is best, but like, I was kind of afraid of Torment though. I kind of was afraid, but the 6-0 passed, and then 5-0 for defending against this 8-mon Hanchan, and then the Shimao Mangan here on the left though. It got 9-0 here, but I interrupted the 3-0, and then here it got 9-mon, or 9-0. Yeah, this 7-pin, I knew like you can cut a bad shape. I knew it, but like I just didn't know which block to cut. I just didn't know, and then it got 9-0 instead of, and we got backfired here, and then the bad things happened here, and then we see this. It sees the 2-3. It goes Tenhou, Tora 2. It's wait. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. We have just a Tenhou. We just have a Tenhou instead of the Sansaku. Yeah. We have just have a Tenhou. Yeah, with 1-man. But it costs 2-man. But like there's a 4-man here, and it's 2 stars. It's 2 stars, and we throw another 2-man, and then we missed the 2-star here because we didn't want to push the Tora for some reason. It is Zitoi's, oh no wait, it's not Zitoi across. It's, oh my god, it's so big. Okay, nothing happened, and then we got the bad hands, and here's 2-pin for the headless. It got the 4-man as well for the Santan or for the Chinchan, and then here the 5-so, and then skip, and then we kinda messed up. It got 1-2-man here, but I don't think the 2-pin is too bad though. But the 1-2 is the safe, and then we messed up here. Like we messed up here. Like if we got those two systems right, it was really easy. We would have just had more than 90% rating for sure. But it is what it is. We have such an awkward hand here, and then west into west, and it's not on each. But let's just see. Okay, they have an 8-so pair, but oh, it's that shape, and then they got the 8-so, and then they told the 9-so. Okay, I see now, and then they see the pencil with the extra 8-so. Okay, I see. 6-man, but I want to Sakikiri it, and I know the 1-pin is cool, but if someone reads these, we really don't want to have the 6-man in our hand. And we have such a bad hand here in South 4, like we are just never going to win. And then the Tamaton of LPY here for 36. They are now headless, or now they have 369. And there's a deal in after the Riichi, it is 6-9, and they deal the side that does deal in. And that is game. I will see you next time, and I don't know when next time is, but the series will end when I demote. It will have a different title for sure. But for now, bye.